Well, Amandine Crespy is a lecturer in political science and European studies at ULB University in Brussels. She joins us now live from the Belgian capital. Good to have you with us. So let's talk about what will be on Macron's agenda during this visit. This is primarily about reinvigorating the Franco-German relationship, isn't it?
Yes, good evening, exactly. Emmanuel Macron's first objective, main objective, really is to restore the credibility of France as an equal partner of Germany in Europe. The French-German relationships under the former President Hollande were not great, mainly because France was seen as very much weakened, both economically and politically. So Macron consistently claimed that he wanted to conduct a number of reforms and therefore make France more relevant again to then reform Europe.
OK, and he's hoping to drive through EU reform. That, though, has worried some conservatives in Germany who are concerned that Berlin may end up footing the bill on this.
Well, yeah, there are a number of propositions that Macron made to reform the functioning of the European Union, and one of them is the creation of a budget for the Eurozone. And clearly what the French are looking to do with this is to have an EU that's going towards more growth-oriented policies and toward more investment. Now, this proposal for a budget of the Eurozone was welcomed quite coolly by some conservatives and German leaders, mainly because they feared that this means more so-called net contribution from Germany to help its partners.
One thing that both Merkel and Macron want to do is promote a much more positive view of the European Union. And, during France's election campaign, it became clear that there are deep splits, deep divides about how people view Europe and the European experiment. Do you think Macron can change that?
Well, certainly Emmanuel Macron's first task is to alleviate the French people's economic and social anxieties and to reduce the high level of unemployment in the country. But also, of course, the European policies in terms of economic and social policies are a very important dimension to do this. And he's looking for his European partners to help him to do that. Certainly, in France, the feeling is widespread that Europe is not protecting enough its citizens, for example, against the adverse effects of trade policy on topics such as deindustrialization, both from outside of Europe and across the EU. Certainly, the French president will be looking at more protective policies, and that's still very unsure whether that will be possible to build a majority, first with the support of the Germans, but also of the other European partners.
Amandine, it's great to get your thoughts there. Thank you. Amandine Crespy in Brussels there.